Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on GTA 5 with the fantastic Dukes of Death car. I absolutely love this. This is now my favourite vehicle in the entirety of it. I mean, I like the normal Dukes, but now we've got a heavily armoured, almost death racy one. Just need some machine guns to add to it, and then it would be fantastic. Yeah, you can find this car after you get to a certain point in the game. You find the car over here, and then you get chased by some baddies, and then it will spawn at a couple of locations. You can, oh look at that great big truck. You can Google it. It's not that hard to find. Look at that, bright. Yeah, I like how there are modified cars now cruising around in GTA 5. You can see that's an interesting Sand King. Anyway, I've got off topic. Yes. We've got some upcoming events. You can't see much from the inside here. We've got some upcoming events. First of all, we have got a filming session in GTA 5 on the Xbox One. Now, I'm hoping we can get a decent lobby for this. It's going to be on the 22nd of November, starting at 7 PM GMT time. As I said, I'm not quite sure how many people we're going to get for this, and depending on how many we get will depend on sort of what we end up filming. I've got quite a few ideas for challenges on here. Some require a full lobby, some will work better with slightly smaller lobbies, and so on. So yeah, I can't quite tell you what exactly we will be doing, but I can tell you it'll involve explosions, it'll involve racing, there'll be all sorts of various silliness going on, maybe even a little bit of shooting, lack of visibility in this silly contraption. Yeah, there'll be plenty of normal FailRace silliness going on. To sign up, you go to our forums. There'll be a link in the description here. If you are planning on taking part, though, you're going to have to follow instructions. If people start messing about, it's hard enough trying to organise like 15 people, let alone 29 people, if we can get a full lobby going around. So you're going to have to follow the instructions I set up. A lot of the challenges that we do only work if everybody plays along and follows the rules. There may be some sort of slightly less restricted. If we're just doing kind of races or specialist races, then, you know, it's a race. There's nothing complicated about doing a race, but some of the stuff that I have in mind will be a little bit more complicated. So yeah, if you're planning on taking part, you have to follow the rules. You will need to be able to hear us in the lobby chat. Ideally have a microphone. It's not kind of necessary for you to talk, but yeah, you're going to have to be able to hear so that you can follow instructions. I don't know actually where I'm going up here. Yeah, I've got a couple of, I've got quite a few interesting ideas. You don't need to own any specific vehicles in multiplayer, so you don't have to own specifically modified cars. If we do races, they'll be done via the creator mode, so you'll be given a selection of vehicles, and if we're using sort of a one-make thing, it will be done via the creator mode, so it's much easier. If we do free roam stuff, I can speak honestly, then there won't be any specific vehicle requirements for this set of challenge. So if you have the game on Xbox One, you are welcome to come along and join in. The other filming session that we're going to be doing is on Sunday the 23rd. It's going to be a very busy weekend for me with filming. I have some time, so I figured I'm going to go for it. We're going to be filming some racing on Forza 5. Oopsie, don't crash into cars. We've got sort of 3 or 4 different races. You will be needing specific cars for this one. You will need the Hummer DLC for half of the race, or for 2 of the races we're doing. You're going to need the Hummer, or the Hummer's going to be involved in some way. I'm not quite good at it. It'll take too long for me to explain everything we're doing now. You're going to have to wait and see the videos, or in the lobbies. But you will need a Hummer for some of them. The other cars you will need are a Datsun 510, the Volkswagen Golf GTI, the Mark 1, the original, and some form of competitive A-class racing vehicle. They're all going to, well, the Golf and the Datsun will be standard. The A-class car, well, that's going to be a racing modified one. Crap, nearly missed the turning. Yeah, other than that, you can paint them, make them unique. You can just rent them from the garage if you don't want to own them, but then everything will be the same car. I don't think you can change the colour of them. I'm not sure if there is a way to, if you're renting them. But yeah, it's probably better that you own them, so you can make it look a bit more interesting, other than just having a whole sea of black Golfs and I think it's grey Datsuns that are the standard ones. But yeah, if you want to take part in that one, again, head to our forums, link in the description, and you find the official events section, and that is where you sign up to take part in that one. Jesus, it's incredibly bright on this runway. I cannot see a thing in my car. So yeah, there are a couple of big filming sessions. Hopefully we'll get a decent turnout, especially on the GTA 5 now that we can have a lot more people signing up and taking part in this. Gives me more freedom to do stuff, but it also makes things scary trying to organise that many people. But yeah, it should be quite interesting. I wish you could get this car in online. I don't think you can. Such a cool car. But that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I hope to see plenty of you at these events. So until next time, goodbye.